Have you ever had somebody tell you a story that just seemed it couldn't possibly be true? Oh, hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's spooky story of the day. And this story is actually a story that I heard over and over and over again from my father. And it was a story that when he was in college, he had a bunch of roommates, and one of the bedrooms, there were like 4 beds. It was one of those houses that you rent, and each bedroom has multiple beds, and you live with multiple people. I don't know. That was my college experience, but I also went to college in the same town my parents did. And I actually lived 1 block away from where my mom spent most of her college years. Anyways, so he lived with these guys, and one day, one of the guys just randomly found this feather, and he brought it in the house and said to the other guys that he roomed with, "Let's stick this feather on the ceiling." And he stuck it up on the ceiling. I don't know. There was probably alcohol involved in this story. I don't know. And then he said to all of them, "This feather is going to fall on the bed of the next person who dies." Now, why my dad told this story over and over again, I don't know. So anyways, that feather stayed up for a long, long, long time. And one day that feather released itself from the ceiling and did land on one of the beds. 2 days later, that young man was in a car accident and died. Now, I don't know. Is that a story that was just manufactured to kind of scare the crap out of me as a kid? Or did that really happen? I think we all have stories that are kind of freaky, and you're not sure if you should question it. And if it's true, the paranormal in it is like over the top. And who would actually do that with a bunch of friends? Oh yeah, I'm just so casual about life. I'm just going to stick this feather up here. But it was a profound story, profound enough for my dad to share it over and over and over again. So, has that ever happened to you? Have you ever had an experience where somebody tells you a story that you feel like it's probably true, but you don't want it to be true? Could it be just coincidence that happened, or was there something supernatural involved? I don't know. But anyways, I'm Laurie Lynnsee, and every Thursday I come on here and I tell a spooky story. And some of my followers just follow me for spooky stories. But I also work with women who are in the second half of their life who are trying to reconnect with their inner voice. They can't hear their inner voice anymore because they spent so many years taking care of others, people pleasing, and they just don't know who they are anymore. So if that sounds like somebody you know, maybe you, feel free to reach out to me. You can either respond to this video, or you can go to my website at www.laurielynnsee.com and find the section that says Work with Laurie. So you too can be involved in my paranormal life. Hope you're having a blessed day.